It wasn't for the money, it wasn't for trying to be famous, for me letting him know, I love what you're doing, I'm gonna give you my all to make sure you continue to do what you're doing.
So many people want to blame this on this East Coast, West Coast rivalry. What do you say about that?
You can't say it's an East Coast, West Coast rivalry, number one. People were starting to say it's an East Coast, West Coast rivalry because it was people that's trying to make money. It was true people trying to make careers. It was people trying to be famous. It was people hustling other people out of money on the East Coast. You don't have no team, you need us. We from the East Coast. Pay us X amount of dollars for protection. And some of these idiots was doing it. For us, how we looked at it is, we looked at it as we representing the West Coast, but we represent the ghetto, because that's where we're from. And we got a Death Row East in New York. We have Craig Mack is down with us. Run DMC is down with us. Night at the club, Craig Mack performed, Run DMC performed. Not one West Coast rapper performed. So if it was so much of an East Coast, West Coast thing, they wouldn't be performing it.
How do you want Tupac to be memorialized? How do you want him to be remembered?
Tupac is a man, he's not a weak person. So he don't want to be people to show him his love by tears and passing out. He wants people to be strong and stand up for him. And Tupac's a legend. Like I said, Tupac wasn't born, he was sent to us. I mean, he got the greatest mother in the world, but he was actually sent to her, and she was good enough to let him come to us. And he gave himself to the world. And Tupac will live forever. It's not a day to go by that in music, when music come on, the people won't think of Tupac. It's not movies or nothing. I like to see, and we'll see Tupac be the legend that he is. We all learn from this. You know, I often say that we learn to how strong black women is. I mean, that's been in my head lately a lot.
Why do you say that?
Because the mothers of Death Row were stronger than all of us. When this happened, the mothers was calling Tupac's mother, praying with her, coming to see her, talk to her. I'm talking about all the mothers on Death Row with their sons and daughters on the label. And they showed more heart than any of us. You know, they was like standing up, we're gonna pray, you're gonna be okay. And when he wasn't okay, you know, Tupac's mother was the first one to say, when you have a war, I don't want nobody to wear black. I'm wearing white. Tupac has gone to a better place. He's free now. There's nothing nobody can do nothing to him. And I sat back and I thought, I was like, yeah. Can't nobody arrest him. Can't nobody try to put him down. Can't nobody fire shots at him. Can't nobody hurt him no more. He's in heaven in a better place. I know if they're getting ready for me, because I'm coming, you know, because we're all going to die. Nobody's going to leave here alive, and people die all the time, but it takes a real special person to die and always be remembered. Tupac is on the level of Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. I mean, you see they live forever. They got holidays. I mean, if we can't get a holiday around the world, at least we can get one in my neighborhood for Tupac. I mean, we'll just, you know, we'll celebrate, you know, his birthday every year with a block party. We'll block up the whole street. We'll party. We'll celebrate Tupac, because that's a place in our heart that can't be replaced. And one of the things that's really important that people want to question his credibility as an artist. Want no artist, no rapper, period, ever sell type of records Tupac sold and will sell. And the ones who feel or felt that they was more talented than Tupac or better than Tupac put out a double CD. They won't do it. The record company probably won't allow them to. The artists probably don't have the heart to. Because when I went to Tupac and said, we got all these songs, let's do a double CD. Tupac like, if you with it, I'm with it, let's do it. So, couldn't no other artists do that. They couldn't pull it off no matter what other rapper out there. If they put out a double CD, their shit would flop. Tupac put out a double CD and sold 6 million records and continued to sell. And he was the most hardest worker and the best worker I ever seen in the studio my whole entire life. He go in there and do one takes. He don't have to punch in. He don't have to write his rap over. He just make it happen. He just do what he do, and he did it, and it proves that he does it better than anybody.
George, please allow me 2 more.
Okay.
The future of Death Row and the new album.
Yeah, right. We want to talk about all that. We got 6.
Yeah. Tell me about, I understand Tupac has a new album coming out. Tell me about that one.
It's called Makaveli. And when Tupac done the album, he called me and said, look, come to my house right now. It's about 3 in the morning. I go over his house. I smoking my cigar. He's smoking the cigarette. He said, look, I want the album cover to be me on the cross. Because I feel I've been being crucified. I'm here to be crucified like Jesus. He said, I'm not declining religion or nothing, but that's what I feel. And I told him, you know, as usual, I'll handle it for you. So I called Whiskey and our art department, and they done it. And Makaveli is like, he feel better about that album than he do All Eyes on Me. He said, because you know, I was speaking so real, telling, I'm coming all the way from my gut to my heart, out through my mouth, telling the people how I feel. And he did just that.
Why Makaveli?
Makaveli?
Makaveli, why Makaveli?
We have nicknames. And Tupac called himself, and we call Tupac Makaveli. Tupac and my people called me Simon, and that was our thing, you know. Tupac never was like, he would never call me and be like, Suge, what you doing? He'd be like, Simon, what's up? Let's do it. I'd be like, Makaveli, what's up? And Makaveli was one of the greatest generals or war guys around. If you know the history of it, if you pick up the book, Tupac was very, very militant.
Talk to me a little bit about what's the future of Death Row now, in light of Dre's departure and now Tupac's untimely death.
Not saying anything, you know, for trying to put Dre down as a person. Dre's departure wasn't a loss. 2 reasons. I mean, one of the reasons, it was the greatest thing in the world for me. I mean, if you have a multi-million-dollar company, maybe worth $1 billion or so, and you own it 100% and don't have a partner, and you didn't have to give him nothing but his walking papers, that's great. So that wasn't a negative. And Das and all the other little producers and Sass and all the ones we have, and they did the tracks. Dre wasn't doing the tracks, and Dre didn't write the lyrics, so that wasn't a loss. I mean, Dre didn't do California Love, basically. So that wasn't a loss at all. Tupac is a loss, not for saying Death Row success, for it's our heart, you know. But Tupac taught every artist something before he left. Also,